Successful. I think my internet cut out. Hello, hello.
Hey, I can hear you.
Yeah, no, it's the stream just dropped for some reason. That's weird because my internet. This is weird. I might have to like reset OBS because that's like the second time in a couple of weeks that that's happened. But my internet has stayed solid. Weird. Oh, thank you for sticking around, everyone. I don't know what happened. It cut out for like 30 seconds as well. It's weird. I know.
Weird.
I don't know. Oh, we're gonna go see bloody AJ tonight. She's in town for like a day or two.
What's up?
Oh, Tom, 19 months.
What? Thanks, man. Oh, jeez.
Oh, speaking of OGs.
What?
Just Rick and Morty's a bit fucked at the moment.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that.
Oh my gosh. I don't think that show's ever gonna like, if they can replace the voice, they're good, because I don't think that show was that reliant on him.
I have no opinion in the matter.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan.
I like the show, but if it doesn't continue, I fully understand why, but Adult Swim just says they've kicked him off it. Like, even if they like just replaced his voice just for the season 7 to wrap up whatever plot line that is, and then they stop the show entirely, that's fine. But yeah, their fan base is like, yeah, he fucking probably had to. I don't think he chose to. He's being a big dumb fuck. Being a big dumb fuck. Hello, Pete.
Shit, excuse me.
Being a big dumb fuck with a dumb fuck face.
Woo. Yeah, I think this model is definitely gonna need some like subassembly, like help.
Oh yeah, you need some gap fill going in.
Oh, so like gapping, the like pieces don't want to go together quite right. It's gonna be a whole thing.
Got some of that milliput.
I don't have milliput, actually.
You can mix that with water and then you can almost paint it into the crevices with that stuff.
This one fits together. There's like, I've got like one engine that is gonna fit, that's fitting together pretty reasonably. The other one that's being a total cock.
Damn.
I say as it doesn't want to go together.
Oh, hell yeah.
What is going on?
Alright.
Oh, mother!
What happened? Did it break? Or just pop
Yeah.
apart?
It like broke into 4 sections.
Wait, hold on. Is that from the glue? Or is that like the
Yeah.
plastic snapping?
No, the glue. Now I have glue fingers. Fuck.
What am I doing?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fucking Balthazar gold, not that gold. Okay.
Don't you dare again.
A fully metallic model is tricky and should not have been something I should navigate easily. Brass pipe. I can tell. My brain is not good for this model. Because I'm gonna look at this and go back and I can tell I'm gonna go over and like overdo things later that I think I should, and then I'm gonna check the reference art and be like, fuck.
Alright, I need to just put that down and oh,
You okay?
no, I'm not okay. I'm incredibly frustrated.
Do you wanna take a break from that specific thing?
I don't know what else I'm gonna do.
Slaneshis. Build those guys.
Build some Slaneshis?
Yeah, why not?
That's such a bad idea.
Okay, don't build then. Do a little like touch up or something, or a base. Build a base. Because then all you're doing is just going like put rock on, put rock on, put rock on, tiles. No?
I don't have any tiles. I ran out of tiles.
Do you have any basing material? I'm not talking, you don't have to do tiles. I'm just talking like, do you have basing material to just like fat finger your way around a base? Because sometimes just like placing shit on the base with the paste is fine.
We don't have any paste. That's my problem. I don't have like a ton of basing stuff. What? Other than tear my hair out.
Painting metal after painting a whole Necron army. That's fair, NATO. I simply would just spray it in like Runelord Brass and then simply spray it in Runelord Brass or Silver and then like do simply the easiest bits like I'm trying to do with my Custodes.
Oh. I think I'm also irritated because this glue is starting to irritate me.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think I want to get one of those glues that has, what do you call it? Little painty brush.
Ah,
bits.
yeah.
I've seen modelers who have those like little containers that have a little brush on them.
Yeah.
Although I just found a big old chunk stuck in the tube of my paint, so I'm wondering if that is not a factor. I need to like invest in accelerant and just better glue in general. I'm not a big fan of just regular super glue.
And I love regular super glue. I'm no good for glue suggestion because my favorite glue is like the cheapest, crappiest glue possible. Because I don't like melting the plastic together.
Yeah, I can understand that at this point.
Glues with the metal tube so you can hit it with the lighter. Ah. See, NATO's good on the plastic cement, he's saying.
You need glues with the metal tube so you can hit it with a lighter. Why would what?
I think it heats it up and melts it.
Because I've had the last glue that I got was a Citadel glue, and I really liked it because it had the little metal tube, but I ended up having to take the metal tube off because glue had it took no time for it to get gunked up. And the tube was so small I couldn't get a pin in it to release it.
Melts glue inside won't glog, apparently.
Noted.
I was gonna say, if we ever want to learn to play Warhammer one day, NATO is really good with Tabletop Simulator.
Ooh.
Yeah, and then he could probably coach us through a game of trying to kill each other. Oh, I got my computer case as well for Streambox.
Ooh. Yes.
So I can now I have a day off tomorrow, but I don't know if I want to do a stream tomorrow of building it, but maybe next week I'll do a Streambox building stream. So I will stream from my computer building another computer.
I will teach you.
And it would it be an Instagram one? Would it be who knows? Who cares? I'll work something out. Ow.
Don't do that, it hurts.
Yeah. I'll let you know right now. I do not intend to learn Sigma. I will learn one of these games, and I will pick up the rulebook of the other one when I feel like it, because I own both. Because of those Dominion boxes. In fact, Leia, if you would like a full rulebook of Age of Sigmar 3rd edition, I have a second spare one.
Yeah, next time you send me your a care package, throw that shit in there.
Yeah.
I have to do that.
Yeah.
I need to send you your care package.
Yeah, send us our stuff. I think Jess's gun's in there.
Sorry.
Jess's gun's in there too,
yes.
actually.
It's been sitting in the same spot since it arrived.
Yeah, I want love. Give me love. I want some love. I want to annoy you about that now. I forgot about that too.
Don't worry. It's I have been beating myself up about it enough. I don't need you to help.
Oh, well, I'll do it. Don't make me do it.
Okay. So the glue has solidified in some points, and that has made it...
I'm relentless. Yes.
A little bit easier to deal with. But I do have... This seam is on both of them, and I don't know if it's because I put the wrong sides together, or it's just this model.
Yeah.
But my problem is where it's seated, where the model just naturally seated, it is slightly off kilter. Yeah.
That's the only thing I'm not my hesitancy with some of these extra kits is been spoiled a bit with GW's newer stuff because their mold lines are really good. Their all these other things are really good, and then you get a resin casted mini, and you got to do so much work just to be even able to paint it, and it can be a bit of a mental block.
I think, depending on what it is, I feel like I just made that flat. I think depending on what it is, I tend to enjoy working on those bits. For instance, I had that cozy model I was working on. She had really easy release lines that needed to be cleaned off. And it's like, I will lovingly take hours to get mold lines out of a model if it's something I care about.
Yeah.
Or I've got like some kind of like stake in it. Hi, Bubba.
That's fair. I mean, I just got Kieran just sent me the reprint of Ico the Sun Mage. And I got that in the mail the other day. So he's back here. Where is he?
You have to send me that STL.
I do. Do I have the STL? I gotta get it off him. Here's the
unbroken. I thought you said you had it.
Ico the Unbroken.
Ico the Unbroken.
Because his staff is intact this time. But now I have 2, and Jess and I are gonna paint 1 each.
Yeah.
I was like to Jess, do you want to paint this today after we do? Because we're gonna do some hobby after this. So Jess, you want to paint this after stream? And she's like, oh no, it's too big.
I love painting the big stuff.
Yeah, she's struggling a bit at the moment with painting.
I get that. I get that wholeheartedly.
She gotta not try and be perfect. Just gotta chill. Oh, we gotta hydrate.
Oh, or die straight.
Probably a bit of ADHD saying no, but also the she puts so much pressure on herself to do it perfectly that when it's not that, it's not a good time for her.
I think, yeah, I get that. Like, that's one of the reasons why I haven't finished Cassandra yet. Like, she's so gorgeous. And I'm terrified to continue with her because the rest of her is so beautiful that, like, I'm worried that I'm going to fuck the rest of it up.
Yeah, no, Jess is, like, stuck painting, can't paint any model at the moment because of it.
Yeah. I get that. But I think I have to change projects so frequently, and I have so many works in progress because it's too hard to just sit down and consistently do a thing.
Yeah, no, I get that. That's why I have so many built and converted models, but none of them are painted.
Oh gosh. Oh, is this that big ass turbine? 10R, yep. $10R. I have to like mark bits off because this is too confusing. Instead of like do this twice, it's like they give you a number for everything.
Yeah.
I'm just
responding to NATO's thing. I'm just happy that doing the activity itself provides me the dopamine because it's chill. And, like, I can do that and watch a movie at the same time, and I'm like, yes, good.
Oh, you know what I just realized?
What?
I haven't posted the final Mandalorian helmet.
Oh, I know what you're saying. Yeah, show us that.
Oh, dude. So, because we put the visor in, it looks so fucking cool.
Yeah, put it in the Discord, man. Fuck yeah.
I gotta do that.
Gotta show us. Show us those updates.
Or I might have. Hold on. I might have put the final. Hold on. I gotta check the Discord real quick. Artsy stuff. Oh wait, yes, I did put the final.
Oh, you put the final in there? Okay.
I did put the final one in the artsy stuff.
Okay, yeah, good.
I think I'm thinking of Cozy because I haven't posted Cozy yet. She turned out really cool.
That's the bust, right?
Yeah, that's the bust. And I'm about to do a second one of her. I loved her so much.
Yeah. Oh man. So yeah.
Go ahead.
No, you go on. I was about to change subject. You go.
I was just gonna say I've got a second one. So somebody has asked me to do that model again, so I have to doing that model again. So yeah. Go ahead.
I was saying, you know what has been so I'll do hobby stuff beside Jess or sometimes she'll be like playing TV while I'm doing hobby, and I'll put on like specific media, which is like the you don't have to pay full attention to it kind of media. And usually I've seen it before, so I can stop paying attention and then come back and it's fine. But I've been put on the Jackass movies recently, and Jess hadn't seen any of them, so I would just warn her when any of like the really gross stuff involving like, toilet humor or literal toilet matter would come up. And we're having a good time watching those, and we've gone through all 4 of the Jackass movies so far, and now we're watching like the 0.5 versions, which is like the documentary / it's basically a separate Jackass movie, but it's got like documentary interviews in it as well, and all of the stuff they cut out of the first movie.
Yeah.
And so we're up to like, I think we just watched Jackass 2.5, so if we do hobby stuff today, I know that we're going to be watching 3.5, and I'm going to have a great time. Because those movies are... Those... It's disgusting, but it's very nostalgic for me. Being a little, bogan camper boy in my youth. And, I feel like, as gross as it is, it has a pretty good appeal of, at its core, it's just, haha, men fall down.
Sure.
I don't know. Have you ever watched any of them?
They're not really my bag.
That's fair. I showed Jess, and she said something similar, and then, like, a couple skits are funny. Like, there's one where, do you know the musician Machine Gun Kelly?
Yeah.
So there was, like, him and I think Steve-O, who's like the activist-y guy. He keeps getting arrested for good causes. But they were at a swimming pool, and they were both riding a bicycle, except that bicycle was tied to a giant hand. And then the goal was they had to cycle their bike faster than the other person to wind the hand back, and whoever was slower, the hand would slap them into the pool.
Oh, I've seen that skit.
Yeah. And, so, like, any of those ones where it's not, like, disgusting, they're great. Because it's just, like, it's just a weird stunt thing.
Yeah, it's not that, like, I don't find it particularly, like, the toilet humor and the gross stuff it's not like it necessarily weirds me out or ekes me out or anything like that. It's
you just don't go for it. Yeah.
This is, like, not my thing.
Yeah, fair.
It's like, whatever.
It's like, I'll go every now and then I'll just go back and rewatch them because it's just so... It's just turned brain off kind of to media.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's why I appreciate it.
That makes enough sense.
Some of them I am glad that... So there's Bam Margera, who's like the pro skater out of them. And his whole shtick
what's his name?
His name is Bam Margera. And his whole shtick is, I'm going to torture my parents and laugh at them. And
that's not his name.
Bam Margera.
Margera.
Whatever. I thought you were saying like
Bam Margera. I used to watch like his show.
Viva La Bam.
Yeah.
So there's only one episode of that show I actually liked, and it's a scavenger hunt one because it inspired me that I always wanted to do like a wide scale, ridiculous scavenger hunt. However, I hate his shtick of just like, I'm going to run into the toilet while my dad's taking a shit and just beat the shit out of him. I think that's where I didn't like Jackass.
Margera.
It's Margera.
Margera.
I don't
Bam
like
Margera.
I don't like him, so I'm going to intentionally pronounce his name wrong.
Okay. Whatever.
I like it. You're like, I don't watch Jackass, but I will draw the line at you pronouncing Margera's name wrong.
Just because, like, I, as like a young adult, had like the hugest crush on him.
Everyone did. He's the little emo skater boy.
As like a young alt girl.
So he wasn't actually in the 4th movie because he had to go. He was so. Ryan Dunn died, and that was one of their original crew, and they were like best friends. It fucked him up, and he was already pretty into like the drugs and stuff, and having to go to rehab. So I have a feeling he relapsed so badly that they were just like, you can't come on the 4th movie as a result. Hey, Talera, how you doing?
Hello. I forgot.
Tammy, remind me. I'm not going to remember later, but I want to put that sign up sheet up maybe tomorrow for come and try weekend thing. I needed to message you about that.
Yeah. That was a bad idea.
I mean, like, even blocking out the gold on this. Breathe. Oh, awesome. Okay, good timing. Same wavelength. Yeah, I was like, I know I said I'd do it on the 20th, and then the OGL stuff and the open D&D stuff was bogging my brain down.
Hydrate or die straight.
Hydrate.
There's no water in there anymore.
I still got a little bit of coffee left.
Like, out of water, better switch to soda. Out of coffee, time to get to water.
We can do some lovely free league games, and then So Leia, have I been telling you about the free weekend thing that I've been semi-planning?
I saw a thing that you had posted. Is that the thing about like the try a new RPG thing?
So I haven't really done it like publicly organizing the stream yet. Those ones were like because I was like, you know, open D&D, just I'm gonna host and have been hosting free intro sessions. Like I did another Pathfinder one yesterday, and oh my god, that was such a lovely group, by the way. They are in our Discord. They worked so well together. I told them, I was like, even if you don't come to me again because this is a freebie and you'd have to pay the next one, you guys should play together. You guys are really great as a dynamic. And they were lovely.
Coffee isn't water, Matt. It is. Coffee is water. It's water that you run through Fun Beans.
Speaking of, I can see a little buddy group hangs in the public chat at the moment. Buddy Alex, Gabby, Tom, and Benji are all just like messing around in the public voice. I see you there. Hello, if you're watching.
Crepes.
It's not caffeine dehydrates you. It does. He's right. It does.
It does. That's why you drink. That's why you get coffee water. That's why when I finished my coffee, I went to my cup of water, and now that my water is only ice, now I go to soda.
Oh, nice.
I came fucking prepared.
Sorry, I sidetracked myself. Okay, so with the come and try thing in maybe like February. We want to have like maybe like a creators come and try weekend, because a bunch of the creators were like, I want to learn a new system, but I don't know how to DM it, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, let's just run that. Let's just have a weekend where we can like have signups for other creators, and we can vet that and make sure. And then we stream the whole thing over like 7 games over a couple days, and then then have a bunch of DMs teaching different games. So if
cool,
you know, open to whoever wants to run stuff. Like I'll probably run a Kids on Bikes. I'll probably run a D&D. Depending on how this OGL stuff, there might not be D&D. And yeah, so like we're thinking of having a bunch of games. So we could do like Vassin. If do you know how to run Vassin?
I would certainly learn on the fly.
Yeah. So like
I would run it.
If we had a DM that can run Vassin and teach other people Vassin, yeah. That's why I was like, you were talking about Vassin earlier. So I was like, do you want to run?
Well, I mean, I want to run.
It'd have to be a one shot.
I want to run
though.
my. Yeah. Like I want to run my current players through. Like one of these days, I want us to do Vassin, and I was like, it's super easy. It's super easy to play. It is so easy, so easy. I will absolutely 100% run some Vassin. I have to learn how to run it for my personal games anyways. So why not just
Tammy Vasson is really fun. I actually, that's how Leia and I met. We were both on a Band of Badgers stream on separate Vasson episodes, but we were interacting during it, and then we became... It's like a Nordic folklore kind of horror game, mystery game.
It is noir.
It's very suspense thrillery, and very heavily noir mystery game. It's very fun.
Nordic horror role playing.
There you go.
So think 1920s like noir like style, then like it's kind of that dynamic of, you know, the turn of the century, we've got more technology, but like the forces of like the Fae and other creatures that we have deemed to be mythological, like fighting back in this like time of this era of, you know, industrial blow up.
It's very cool.
It's very cool. It's set in I could either do Sweden and embarrass myself by not being able to pronounce any of the Swedish names, or I do have that Britain and Ireland book. I can run a Britain-based game out of London. That could be kind of cool. I can pronounce English names.
We should get Elle involved.
I would love to get Elle involved. But I would be like, Elle, you want to run this because you're fantastic.
No. It sounds like you're running and Elle's playing. Like, he can play in that game with you.
Oh my god, I would be so embarrassed.
No,
he did so amazing.
Yeah, but he can help
be like,
you because like the idea of the come and try thing is you have one DM who knows how to teach the game and a player who knows how to teach the game. So it could be you and Elle running that table.
Ooh,
and the play, like basically,
that is a good idea.
The idea was that the player in the game is basically your veteran, so the new players can see how the game is played. And that way,
that is true,
and it takes a bit of a pressure off the DM as well.
That's cool. We should totally ask Elle to do that. I'm sure Elle would be stoked. Yes, the art is amazing, and I can vouch for the books have... I'm a weird person. I love paper. The books have super, really beautiful, high-quality paper.
No,
it's not
I love that good stuff.
Thin, glossy stuff. It's like texturized and nice and beautifully matte, and all of the art is the same across all of the books. They're very beautiful. And
I appreciate that.
Easy, it's like it's a super easy system. It's an easy system to learn, because I think I ended up buying the book. I liked the art so much because, you know, that's how I buy stuff, is based off the art.
I mean, I buy board games based off the art as well as, like, you know, if I like the art, I'll go look up the board game, and then if the board game's good, I'll buy it.
Oh, that's what it was. I got sent the PDF when Band of Badgers asked me to play the game.
Are they free? Is that Free League? Who makes that?
Free League.
Is it Free League? Yeah.
Yep.
Because I was any game that we play, I was gonna try and get in touch with the developer of said game and go, like, anyone who plays it, can we, like, do a little sponsorship-y thing and see if we can get each player who comes and tries it, like, a copy, or like a PDF even?
I think when Band of Badgers had us on, we were given access to a free PDF through a drive. But, like, I ended up loving the PDF so much that I ended up just buying the physical book because it was just gorgeous.
Yeah, I want the physical.
Like,
I think I want the physical for that book. It's such a nice game.
Oh, throwing stuff on the floor.
Alien was really fun as well. Oh yeah, Alien's the same one. NATO would... Is it transferable? Maybe NATO could also learn that one easily.
It is, like, gorgeous.
That's so cool.
Predator. I mean, like, even this, like, that little bit of cover art is gorgeous.
Oh.
I think this is gonna be my favorite cover from them so far. Like, that is so pretty.
It's a good one.
I will I will always vouch for Vasen. We're not sponsored by them by any means, but I fucking love
but
that
if they
game.
want to, I'm not saying no.
But they want to.
Freely, you know, if you're around, love your work.
If you're around. How am I supposed to put this together? This doesn't make it. Oh wait, that makes more sense.
All right. So much gold on this guy. So much. Oh, the axe as well. Gosh, damn. I'm happy I like...
Free League
they do Alien
also
Blade
does
Runner.
Corey. They also do a game called Coriolis.
Oh, I know that one. Yeah.
I did not get to play, but my girlfriend was on a stream who they did Coriolis. And I thought it was very cool. It is like kind of I want to say Vasen adjacent, only because I know that it also works on pools of D6s.
I'm pretty sure a lot of Free League stuff use the same system, and they adapt the mechanics similar to how Powered by the Apocalypse does theirs, or like with Avatar and all that.
Okay. Why do I feel like... Oh.
Same base mechanics for all their games. There you go.
Maybe?
Oh,
okay. That's cool, though.
Yeah, that'll be like their ARG, their ORC or whatever. That'll be their license format.
It's funny because like my partners and I were talking about what games we wanted to try, since all of this with everything with the OGL, we're just like we're kind of willing to like move on.
That's it. It's like the other thing is you don't have to stop playing D&D. You just don't buy more.
Yeah.
Like I know that as a DM, people are always going to ask to play D&D, especially in my line of work where everyone wants to try it, and role-playing games and it's just synonymous with D&D. It's like you just don't give them further money, and you can still play whatever you want. Homebrew is open to you.
Exactly.
Ah,
like
hello.
That's what we talked about. Oh,
Tom's cat is watching us stream. Is it Teddy or Tonks? Which one? And also send a photo.
Pixar didn't happen.
I hope it's the stupid cat. He's got one cat that's really skittish, and the other one's just a sweet idiot.
Oh, like I have one of those. I have a sweet idiot.
Yeah, real gooby looking cat. It's so cute.
My cat, see, I love the one that is really dumb because first of all, he's got a lazy eye, which is adorable.
Yeah.
But like it's one of those things where like you can pick him up and then he'll be like, "No, please don't touch me." And you like let him go, and then he forgets that he was just being tortured and just like comes right back. It's like, "Oh, hey, people."
Is Teddy the gooby one? I think Teddy's the dumb one.
I don't know if anybody can hear it, but like Catsby, he's the dumb one. Is Catsby? He's the one who will come in here and just go meow.
Yeah.
Teddy's comes in and claws on my seat. Oh.
Can you put photo in the Familiars channel, Tom? I want to see him.
We want cat pictures.
I want your kit pics.
Send us pictures of your kitty. But I think let's see, what are some of the ones that we wanted to try?
I pulled out the camera. That's funny. It's because you changed position. Sorry.
Yeah.
What were you saying? Sorry.
I was gonna say I think some of the games that we've talked about playing are oh god, was it like Aces and Eights? It's like a Western style game. That like my partner said he wants to play it because it's very gritty and like kind of a little bit more. He's like, as realistic as RPGs can go.
Yeah.
But it's definitely one of those things where it's like if you take a bullet wound, you're gonna die.
Oh fuck.
Like, it's not. He's like, there are so many like RPGs where it's like, oh, you're supposed to be like the super powerful person, Whereas like in this like Western game he wants to play, he's like, you're just a dude with a gun.
I got asked to play a bunch of these games recently, and I think you might like them, Leia.
Mm-hmm.
So what's the other one? Sorcerer.
Oh, sorry. Teleria says when you do it in almost a whisper voice, it sounds so dodgy asking people for pictures of their kitty.
Okay, so there's a role-playing game that I'm kind of talking with this group to play a higher game for, and it's called Night Witches.
Ooh.
And it's there was a night bomber regiment in World War II composed entirely of women, natural-born Soviet airwomen. These 200 women and girls flying outdated biplanes from the open fields near the front lines attacked the invading German forces every night for 1,100 consecutive nights. When they ran out of bombs, they dropped railroad tiles. To each other, they were sisters with bond forged in blood and terror. To the Red Army Air Force, they were an infuriating feminist sideshow. To the Germans, they were simply the Nachthexen, or the Night Witches. Night Witches requires...
Those were also the planes that were like so janky that like they would stop. Like they were so
working.
loud they would have to turn the planes off to like swoop in, which is scary as shit.
And then they have to get on the plane and restart it manually, So
no. They used to turn off their planes and like fly over enemy troops, drop the bombs, and then when they were far enough away, they'd restart the plane because it was so loud.
And they were using really janky aircraft. Yeah, so there's a role-playing game for a 2-hour session for each session. And then
oh my god,
3 to 5 Night Witches who will take turns as the game master during the game.
well, it's hard to tell the bad reviews from like the bad faith reviews.
Yeah.
Because I mean, it's about a young girl of color, which
of course they're going
to. Yeah,
of course they're gonna fucking
like,
hate bombing them.
Because of course, you know. It's like a lot of people are giving it shit because it's a young woman. It's a girl, and she's of color.
Yeah.
A lot of people were like, "Oh, I don't like how like there's not a ton of stuff to do. Like it's a lot of for an open world game, there isn't a lot of stuff together." And I was like, "Dude, I played the demo first of all, and it felt pretty standard for like the amount of stuff that was in the area you could play in. There was a good spattering of stuff. Like it didn't feel any different from like an open world game like Witcher or Assassin's Creed. Like there was a thing in, you know, every I don't know. I played the demo, I stuffed around yelling out parkour, but even in the demo it seemed a bit aimless in what you were doing. I feel like it's aimless because you don't really know what's going on. Like they gave a little bit of context, but like not a ton of context. I think it was like just enough context to really get you to give you an idea of what's going on. Look at more cool engines. I got some cool engines, guys. Oh no. No.
What have you done? What has the cat done?
The cat didn't do anything. I don't know which one's left and which one's right.
Does it matter?
I think for the parts that I'm about to put on, maybe.
You got some working out to do then, bud.
There's other parts that need to go on. Oh, rut-row. Open world games can be hit or miss on the context clues, and if you miss... Yeah, I think that's definitely that's definitely a thing. Because, like, who knows? It could be one of those open world games where it's like, you've got to collect all of the stuff and read all the things. Kind of like the Souls games.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, Elden Ring and
I'm not big on those games where I have to sit down and read everything to get my story. I like it a bit more in my face.
There's like, my partner loves games that are like, you've got to pick up on things on context. I like it in certain like quantities.
Oh yeah, I don't want my whole game to do that.
Yeah, I would like a little bit of explanation here and there.
Yeah.
But like, I don't need everything absolutely spelled out for me.
Games like Horizon and God of War and a few of those other ones where you've got the main story like in front of you, and then the expansion of the lore is all the stuff around it. Actually, Destiny does it really well as well with their lore cards that you get from all of the other stuff. Like your expanded story is there if you want it, but your main story is there if you don't have the time necessarily to do absolutely everything.
Matt.
What's up?
Look at this bullshit.
GG.
What?
Do you still like grungy? Do you still like grungy sci-fi now with all the little bits and bobs everywhere?
Hate it. What is this? Okay. This is L. I wish I knew that I needed to keep these separated so I could tell which one each parts go on. Oh wait, this is the one. Oh no. Oh, Matt.
What?
I fucked up.
I don't know what. I don't. What?
Okay.
I don't know what I'm looking at.
I have to figure out how to articulate how I fucked up. Okay, so I have these two engines.
Yeah.
But I just realized, see this little button here?
Yeah.
I put both of those on the same engine. I'm pretty sure they're both supposed to have one, I think.
That's unfortunate. You having a time today?
It's like... I think... So, getting these bits off, that's okay, because these are clearly not set all the way.
Hmm.
Sitting here thinking, oh no, I fucked up. Oh, that was a horrible noise.
I think I'm done with the gold.
Yay.
Well, done base coating it anyway. Now I'm gonna do my
I'm
burgundy.
sorry. That I don't sound very enthusiastic.
That's all right. You're having a whole fucking thing. Did you pull them
these
apart?
Engines. I had to because I had these like this little knobby thing. I put two of these sides together.
Oh, so you're just gonna put them? Okay.
I put them on the wrong.
Yeah, you should go read rulebooks, Tom. You gotta stop. Just take a break. Take a break. Have a stop. Take a break.
I have to put one of these together, or else I won't know which part goes to what.
Mark them. Paint them and mark them, like, right now.
I want to have a little scream. That's where I am right now.
Hey, there you go. That is fair, my dude.
Leia, we believe in you. Thanks.
I believe in you, but I'm worried.
I'm like sweating, dude. I'm so upset.
Yeah. Just that's why I'm saying chill. You don't have to do it right this second. You can have a little breather.
Like glued all of my fucking fingers together so far. I need. Wish I could be as chill as that cat over there.
Pet the cat.
I can't.
Pet
hold on
the
to these
cat.
parts.
Pet the gatto. Petto gatto.
I'm gonna cry.
That's why I keep saying just have
meltdown.
My dude, have a break.
I'm gonna have a
Well,
stop, what am I gonna do, Matt?
Stop touching it!
Don't
That's
have
what I'm saying!
anything
Stop touching the
I
model!
can't stop touching it!
Stop touching the model! That's what you stop doing! You stop touching the thing that's making you mad! Stop touching it, Leia! Everybody in the chat, stop touching it, Leia! Come on! Stop making it mad! Why are you gonna do this to yourself, Or the model, why are you gonna do this to Leia? Disengage with the thing that makes you frustrated.
I can't put it down or it'll fall apart. Maybe if I put the ends on, it will keep everything held together.
There we are. A nice burgundy.
Wakey, wakey, hands off, snaky. And now with snuggle. My cat's looking at me like, the fuck?
Heck yeah, that color combo is actually pretty nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the burgundy on the gold. Yeah, up in here.
Ooh, yes.
Yeah. It's a nice contrast.
You still worried about the gold?
The gold, as in like splitting up the gold into different parts.
Mm-hmm.
I'll worry about that later now.
Or like,
I'm
or like
moved
it
on.
being too much gold.
Looking at the base model, like if I can do if the washing step works, it should be okay. Because it'll separate everything into where it's supposed to be.
Daenerys. No, you are not fucking up the carpet right now. Daenerys. Yeah, you can play with that box. Testing my patience. I think it looks good. Mm-hmm. I said I think it looks good.
What does?
Your model.
Oh, thank you. I thought you were talking about your one. I was like, yeah.
Nope. I'm not thinking about how much I want to huck this across the room.
Yeah, don't do that.
Not what I was thinking about. I don't know what you're talking about.
You can think about it, just don't do it. Sometimes just like going down that brush size and just going like, you know what, fuck it. I'm just going to paint real tiny brush strokes just so it's like neater, even though it's going to take a little longer.
Sometimes you just gotta do that.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm also wondering if one of the reasons why this did not hold up when I put it together was because I had that jam in my glue, so it wasn't putting out as much glue as I probably needed it to keep these two bonded. Ooh. Aw, thank you. And Tom says that we're both fantastic.
Oh,
I think that's fun.
Sweetheart.
I'm not going to be able to feel anything tomorrow, though. Every bit of my fingertips are covered in glue right now.
That's a tomorrow problem.
It's a tomorrow Leia problem.
Yeah.
I'm gonna glue these. Thank you, Tom. I have a hard time. Like I'm actually really bad at like keeping people's names and like
usernames.
Their usernames straight.
You also don't interact with any of these people in real life like I do frequently. So I can totally understand not remembering the name and the username sometimes.
Yeah. But I think it has to do with like I'm already really bad at like names and stuff like that and remembering who people are.
Fair.
So like I think that's why I make my name Forge Sorceress Leia. I always put my name in whatever I am.
Yeah.
It's like so people who are the same as me are like, oh, that's Leia because her name is Leia and it's in the name. Okay. I've glued those back together and I'm not touching them. I'm in fact going to do something completely different.
Yeah, do that. That sounds better.
I'm going to let these completely dry. I used a ton of glue. I'm hoping that will help. And then once I go to put all of the little tiny bits onto the pod racer, onto those engines. That will be... Oh my god, I hate touching things. Hate my gluey fingers. What is this? Is this... I need the... Okay. Like, I need the cockpit. You can just go with Lost. I use the username everywhere. I mean, the T in Lost TV is for Tom. Maybe I'll remember that. Like, I started to remember...
I didn't.
What was it? Gramps? Gramps' shit. I forgot.
Louie.
I would have remembered that eventually.
I haven't seen Louie in ages. I miss him. In real life and stream. He works so much.
Do I remember correctly? He's in like the medical field, right?
Yeah. And he's pretty high up in that field, so he's doing stuff.
He's a hero.
I think he's doing stuff for multiple clinics at any given time. He's also got, I think he's got some family stuff going on, so totally fair if he doesn't want to stop by and hang. Totally understand.
Yeah. I put little Annie in his little cockpit.
Should have sprayed this guy in gold, but I guess I didn't have the gold spray when I sprayed him. So I'm sitting here, I sprayed him in silver, and silver's like one of the fewest colors on this model.
I mean, would it have been worth it if you had done all gold? Like, then you would have had one model less of gold to use in that spray can.
That's true. But that's what the purpose of the can is. You don't want to save the can just so you might spray something else in gold. Yeah,
but like if you got to do a whole bunch of like gold guys, and you want to do that in the gold. But if it's just one dude.
Yeah, yeah.
That's also why you have an airbrush, my dude.
That is also true. I still want to... My goal this year is to use my printer and airbrush more. Still unchanged. I mean, it's only... I say this like it's been a few months. It's only January. It's the end of January now, and I'm sitting here going like, must do more things.
I don't think I have any like big goals for this year.
We kind of got one. We've gotta work on it.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, I gotta do that. I don't know if it's gonna be a good idea with the OGL the way it is.
Again, we don't know, just because it is D&D doesn't mean it has to be given a money. And you could just write the story and see where it's at when we want to make it. It could just be a different sense.
Yeah.
It could just be in a different system. We could just play something else.
Yeah, but I don't know any other systems other than Vasson.
That's fair. Good motivator to learn, I guess. I run Pathfinder pretty much the same as D&D anyway, so I can just teach you Pathfinder.
That's like one of those things, like, I want to get the Pathfinder 2 book. Check it out. It's another one of the books that we've been like, oh, we should check that out. I also heard that Kobold Press has a Midgard book out. I was like, excuse me, Vikings? Yes, please?
I think I saw that, yeah.
I want to get it. I was looking for it when I went to the game store in New York, and I couldn't find it. Are his arms really that high? I guess they are. Matt holding himself to those resolutions. More accurately, guilt.
Yeah, I guilt myself into doing it. Humble Bundle currently that has a massive chunk of Kobold Press books. Oh, I will... Can you link that? I will go check that out. I love updating my repertoire of books I need to read.
His arms really that high up? Fucking Christ.
Yeah, you can't make... you can't trademark rolling a d20 and making shit up.
No, you can't. I don't know.
I totally get it.
I think I had more reservations when the whole royalties thing came out.
Well,
that definitely
for now the royalties thing looks like it's gone. I always say for now because they can. That's why I say for now. They can always change it down the line, and we will find out. You know. No one's going to be happy with them if they revoke the previous OGL, and they really fucking want to by the sound of it.
I think that, I mean, they're going to do it either way.
I think so too, but they really, like, you know, the smart play is causing their stock price to go down, because then the people in the company who have stocks who don't know what Wizards is doing, or they don't have a connection to D&D, are going to be like, why is our stock down? They're going to be like, because people don't like us revoking the OGL, and they'll be like, well, then don't revoke the OGL and our stock will go up, right? And they'll be like, yeah, unless they lie. You know, the market is literally able to not buy your product if they don't like you. We're not forced to do anything.
Missing a piece. Get in here. Use that seat, please.
Bold of them to assume that we're incapable, of making our own decisions.
At this point, I know it doubly sucks because like one of my partners really likes Magic, and he's nice and determined to not buy Magic anymore, and I'm like, I'm sorry, man. Like, this really sucks.
It's tricky, right? Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. It fucking sucks all around.
Yeah. I don't know. There's so much.
Like, man, let's just kick our entire fan base. Why not? Fuck it.
I don't think they think I don't even think they're thinking about it like that. I think they're just trying to monetize more, and the legal team's like, you should get rid of this thing, and they go, yeah. They don't understand their product. D&D is basically an operating system for games. They're basically Microsoft asking for 30% of all computer programs, and surprised when people go to Apple instead. That's actually a pretty good, concise way of it. Yeah.
Yeah. And ironic, considering that their CEO came from Microsoft.
Did they?
Yeah.
God damn. CEOs literally, I don't know, they're so weird and redundant as a principle. It's like, you have a CEO to basically just handle the business side of your business, and that's it, without having to understand the company underneath. I don't know. It feels like a recipe for suck as much money out of things as possible and just bail, which is probably what they want. CEO, yeah, well, we already know that. Last few months have already taught us that a CEO isn't smart by default.
Yeah, their CEO, they got a new CEO, and she was like, "Oh, this is completely under monetized. Let's charge them more." What? No glue. You could be fucking crazy, my dude.
Started fucking with people who read rules for a living.
Yeah, seriously. Well, I mean, especially like the folks who are like, hi, we play D&D and also an actual fucking lawyer.
Yeah.
This is dumb.
It's a reaction because yeah. They're overprinting. Oh, not just because of magic. They tanked their stock. Oh, it could be, yeah. They tanked their stock overprinting magic, so they try to correct it by putting money into D&D, and that's going to tank their stock more because D&D doesn't like what they're doing.
Well, I don't even think it's just that. Like, and it's funny because I guess all of the Magic players are kind of like,
People who play Magic
yeah.
also frequently play D&D, though, so it's just the same pool of people.
Well, there are some people who are in the Magic side of things that are not into D&D, but I guess the Magic community has kind of come together and been like, yeah, Wizards have been doing this to us for like fucking years.
Yeah.
But no, I think that Wizards has everything that's coming to them, they fucking deserve.
Oh, for sure.
I feel little sympathy.
They don't cross over? I thought they would cross over heaps, but that's just because I am sort of in both of the realms. Alright, that's a good amount of cleanup.
Lean out? This is really confusing. This is supposed to lean out?
Yeah, fair. Do I have a black paint anywhere? I do.
Oh my god, no! This is just...
Hey, Leia, I got one of these for you.
What one of these? What I miss?
Gotta breathe.
Oh.
You post a link. Yeah, what's it to? Thank you for asking. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yes, that fucking product. The $1,000 for 4 booster packs of proxy cards.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Ridiculous. And it wasn't even guaranteed drops.
I heard that it was like you had to buy them directly from Wizards. They wouldn't let you buy them anywhere else.
Yeah, they forced you to buy them first party.
That is the stupidest place for fucking sprue.
Where's the black on this mini? Oh, it's just the axe? What? Oh, and that piping. And straps of the barrel. Oh, the visual graph comparing yearly releases, theirs was so much last year. Oh, okay. Oh my god.
What?
Wow, that is a curve. Just watching the curve of their releases going from like, let's say 2013 onwards is like 2022 is like 30% more releases than any other year at their top. 26 releases last year of separate products, which means there was more than one coming out a month. 2 even, more than 2. On average, 2. Holy shit. Oh, this is also including Alchemy and their digital releases. Damn. That's so many. Imagine if you were... They're really trying to diversify like where you play the game by that logic, but if they split their player base too much, then there won't be enough players in each thing.
That makes no sense.
Can't play that one. That's excluding 20 digital products. God damn. That's just too much. Not even the whales could keep up with that. Like, the ones who have that much money. I guess, but like when you have too much of the different stuff, then it's like, well, it's diluted and then it doesn't, I don't know. Like Standard and Commander are like Commander's their biggest one now. 20 physical releases. Oh. That's still a lot. Because, like, you have to, if you want to play Standard, you have to buy all the Standard stuff, which is at least 4 a year. And then Commander's the most popular. If you want to stay up to date with Commander, you're probably buying Standard as well. So it means you're buying Standard plus Commander, you know?
It depends, because, like, if you're looking for specific stuff,
yeah,
you might also be buying third party.
Exactly. So, I don't know. I feel like it's just too wide. Alright, this is also coming from someone who doesn't play Magic or understands the economics of Magic, so... I know that if too many D&D books came out, they would be like, well, what the fuck? Like, usually people want to play the adventure that comes out, so if they release 3 adventures a year, and the campaign takes a year to complete one of them, then it's like, well, I'm just only going to buy one a year anyway, you know?
Well, I think, this is part of my complaint. I wish that they would come out with one campaign a year.
And then more source
and then like
books.
More source books.
Yeah.
And source books that like, so I had a buddy who bought the Dragonlance book before all of this fucking blew up.
Yeah.
And he said it's like 280 pages of fucking nothing.
That's
He's
what,
like,
dude,
nothing is
Spelljammer was
specific.
like, nothing was specific in Spelljammer either.
Yeah.
Other than the adventure book they released, it's very bare bones in a bad way.
Mm-hmm. Like,
and I'm upset because I have the platinum edition of Spelljammer, so I'm good to homebrew a lot of it, but I expected more out of it for a triple book for a lot more money, you know?
yeah, exactly. And that's where like a lot of people have complaints. Like, so for instance, when what was the Eberron book? Art of War? So I'm gonna talk about
Rising
Warhammer
from the Last War, yeah.
So I'm gonna talk a little bit about Eberron because I know the most about this particular setting, just because not only am I running it now, but it's by far my favorite Dungeons and Dragons like setting. So when I was so excited when that book came out, and also incredibly bummed because, for instance, Seer. The book doesn't really... You get like a small blurb about what Seer is. And the biggest thing is, well, Seer disappeared because, the Mourning. And you can decide what that means to you. So it was like maybe, like a page or so on that particular place. Each like little country has just like a very small blurb about it. Whereas if you go to DM's Guild and you buy the book that Keith Baker, the man who like came up with Eberron, the book that he helped write that came out through DM's Guild is so thorough. There were like 6 pages on Seer before the fall and before the Mourning. There is stuff about Thelanis. It's almost impossible to find any information on Thelanis because there's not really anything that's official that's come out through Wizards. They like completely negated or like neglected to say anything about Thelanis. Whereas if you go to Keith Baker's book, then there is like, I want to say 3 pages on Thelanis, and that has to do with like some of the hierarchy, the Archfey. It's so frustrating. The biggest part of that last war book is about Sharn. Like, and granted, Sharn is huge. That's great. But it would have been nice to know a little bit more about other countries. Other than like a page of descriptor. It's so frustrating. Like, I have to make so much stuff off the cuff because I don't have anything official. And that's my tiny rant.
That's fair. Sorry, while I have just noticed, can you refresh your captions link? Because I think it is not coming through.
Oh. This link is invalid.
Oh, okay, give me a sec.
Yep, I'm saying my link is invalid.
That could be. I think it may have been since the stream went.
Do. Okay, these are my captions. I'm testing my captions. They are working. Cool beans. These things. Right.
All right. That's looking good. We've only got 5 minutes left, by the way.
What?
Yeah, it's been rocketing by.
It feels wild. Okay, put those. Okay, where's my big chassis? Like 7 million things going on. Hi, baby. Meow. Hi, sweet bean. Well, my box top is sitting on the floor. My cat comes in, immediately sits in it. Like, here, Mama, have some serotonin.
All right, that looks pretty good. I'm going to leave that there for now.
Huh.
Yeah, he's looking all right. He's starting to come together. I just need to do the wood and then a little bit more of the metal, and then I can start washing it down.
Definitely looks really cool.
He's steampunky.
Is that what you're going for? Or
I'm just going for box art. Yeah.
Right on.
All right.
Ah. Wait a second, what? Is confused. Duh.
What's up?
I was trying to figure out how to get this little bit here on, and I realized I was being a bit of a butt. Feels like it's supposed to be sitting flush. That one's not looking right. Everybody, can I have this, please? Thank you. That doesn't look right. Oh. I think.
have you got on?
Huh?
I don't think I can. Wait. I'm looking at who we could possibly raid.
Oh. Alright, Gremlin Brain is like, how does fit in? Alright, focus on another piece, please. Ah!
All right.
I don't know where that went.
Oh, I think I need lunch.
I need some dinner.
Starting to do the... Oh, you haven't had dinner yet as well? Oh, wait, yeah, we start earlier now for you.
Yeah, we start early. Also, I had a late lunch in anticipation for
this.
Yeah, for going a little bit long. I tend to either have, I tend to try to have a late lunch and then a later dinner.
That's fair.
Is that it? Are we done?
I'm good to go.
Yeah. Sorry. Looking at my directions, so I'm not looking where I'm putting my stuff.
It's alright. Do you want me to do the first one then?
I mean, I could talk and glue at the same time. My name's Leia. You can find me at Sorcerer Sundry on Twitter and Instagram. And, what's the other one? Hive, if that's a thing you do. This is basically me. This is what I do. I build miniatures and cause chaos, generally. Yeah. Or you can catch me in the Discord at Forge Sorceress Leia. And that's me. That's all I got. I don't have any projects right now, so you can go now.
Oh, it's alright. I'm distracted. Hello.
Okay.
I put my links in the thingy. I'm Matt. You do all the things. Follow and do the Dungeon Master for Hire hirings. Might do some... Still trying to work out if I can do more of the freebie games. There's getting a lot of sign-ups, so it's a matter of like trying to fit everyone in, or, you know, also my time. I committed to too much this week, and now my brain's screaming at me to do nothing for a bit. So keep an eye out on that. But I'm going to try and build this computer as well, the Streambox thing, next week, hopefully. That's if I don't decide to randomly do a stream tomorrow doing it. We'll find out. Other than that, we're going to try a raid Careful Cantrip today. I've seen, we've been in and around them. We haven't really interacted with these guys as much, so we'll go give them a follow, give them some support. I think they're playing Wild Beyond the Witchlight at the moment, so let's initiate that. All right. Well, we'll see you next week, everybody. We've got some boys playing some games on Wednesday. We got some stream build computer. Then maybe got some more of this stuff next week. We'll see how we go.
Yeah.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Goodbye, everybody. Oh.